the great thing about our melting pot is a lot of folks from Romania I got to know out in Arizona, my constituents, and they talked about escaping the horrors of Soviet domination in the Cold War. Our next guest is such a person as well. Let's say hello to Peter Mamarano. I'm sorry, Peter, but I know he's got a new book entitled...
Did I get it right, Peter? Peter Mamarano?
Yes, that's perfect.
Great. Well, we know your new book is entitled Beyond My Dreams, From Communist Romania to the Oval Office. Peter, let me just ask you, tennis was your ticket to freedom, but take us back to your youth and the oppression you lived under there in communist Romania.
Yes, of course. Russia took over Romania when I was 10 years old. 1948, they brought oppression, they brought poverty to the Romanian people, and also they brought the KGB. And they terrorized the Romanian people terrible. My life as a child was very bad. We lived under poverty, and when I was 10 years old, I had to get a job as a ball boy to help my mother to purchase her medication on a weekly basis. The doctor told me that if we don't have enough money, my mother will not survive. So I worked 7 days a week, and I was bringing home between $1, which will help me to buy the medication for my mother.
Peter, when did you decide that tennis was going to be your way out? At what point did you say, I've got to leave Romania, and this is how I'm going to do it?
Well, I started to travel. I played professional tennis for many years. And I played in 51 countries all over the world, in 119 cities. I got a taste of the freedom. Romania was a horrible, horrible place to live. And I lost my family one by one. And then that's the time when I decided that I would live in a country where they recognize the basic human rights. And that was my dream, to come to America one day.
And how do you feel now that you've been here? Because I talk to people, I've met people from Romania, and they say that their economy is still in dire straits.
It is. After the revolution in 1989, Romania recovered somehow, but it's still not a great place to live. And I was always grateful, and I'll always be grateful for this country, the way they received me, the way they treat me, and they helped me to rebuild my life.
Peter, as we take a look at what Russia is doing now in the Ukraine and other areas, do you fear for the future of your native Romania from a Russian resurgence there in Eastern Europe?
I do, because Romania has almost a border very close to Ukraine. And, the truth is you cannot trust the Russians. In my opinion, I'm not a politician, but that's what I think. And Romania is under tremendous pressure today for that reason.
Peter Mamarano, we thank you very much for your insights. Again, the name of the new book, Beyond My Dreams. That is the book where Peter Mamarano chronicles leaving communist Romania, coming to the United States. Again, tennis was his ticket out, and we are so pleased to have some time with him.